Alright, hey everybody, I thought I would do a video like this for a change. Not walking, obviously, so I prepared something. I wrote something up here. And so, here we go. It is often cited as evidence for the existence of a God that because the laws of physics did not exist before the Big Bang, the being who caused it to happen must exist beyond them, and that time and space don't apply to it. A God must be omnipresent without needing a physical body, and eternal without being constrained by time. This somehow adds up to an omnipotent and loving creator. But what if that didn't make sense? I pose for you a different way of thinking about a being who exists independent of the laws of physics. Before the singularity expanded outward, a vast expanse of space surrounded it. The only thing in that space was the superdense ball of energy. If there was no space around it, it could not have expanded. How could a being that required no space need to have that property when there was already plenty of space to accommodate him? If this God exists independent of space, doesn't it make more sense to say that he's nowhere than everything else that takes up no space? Time is the transfer of energy from one form to another, or as some would put it, a measure of changes in matter. If a being exists independent of time and doesn't change, doesn't it make more sense to say that it does nothing than it does everything? After all, if something that takes 6 days to do, isn't that a time constraint? The Bible doesn't agree with the view of Yahweh as a timeless being, and a truly timeless being doesn't do anything. And let's see. So if a being exists nowhere and does nothing, how can it be said to exist at all? This is just, I remembered hearing a number of people pose this argument for the existence of a God, usually the Christian God, saying that, like I just said, there are no laws of physics, there were no laws of physics, but I mean, they had to have potentially existed already, because, I mean, they ended up existing. So the framework was already there. It's just they hadn't been caused to come into existence yet. Now, what caused them to? I don't know. I wasn't there. Maybe it's impossible to know. But we don't know that it was a God. And faith is not a valid reason to believe. I don't accept that. I won't have faith. So, there we go. Let me know what you think. If you disagree, I definitely want to hear from you. Plural of everything, out.